And this is going to be a trip on back roads, probably video number 1. I'm starting this morning out of Pleasanton on my way to Folsom. I'm now at Folsom, actually. And this is where I'm going to charge up. I will go 100% charge here, and then work my way up to Placerville, and then down Highway 49, and stop at as many of the little towns as I can along the way. Just a report, it took us about 2 hours to get here. I was averaging about 280 kilowatt hours. It says 300 right now. That's pretty much just getting off the freeway and fooling around a little bit to get here. But all in all, I think that turned out really well. Got here with an extra 84 miles. It's 62 degrees, as you can see. And my average watt-hour usage is saying 296. And to kind of give it a little bit more perspective down here, it's showing that I have about 101 miles of range left. If I went to the trip, it showed that I was getting better than projected, so gotta love that. So I'm going to get out and plug her in. Talk to you in a bit. Alright, so we're plugged in. I'm the only one here. There's, what, 4 stalls, I believe? So I've got an hour and 10 minutes of charge. It looks like it's still building up, but I don't see anything holding me back here as far as other cars at the moment. So I will continue this once we're full. This Rockland Supercharger is a very nice spot. They've got a good shopping center, some nearby places to eat. There's a chance to sniff the car. And I think I have about 15 more minutes to go. So I'll jump in here in a little bit and get on that Highway 49. Well, this is interesting. It's fully charged, and for some reason I've lost 3 miles of range for a car that's around 2,000 miles on the odometer. I don't know why it went down 3 miles, but I'll take it anyway. Fully charged, I'm on my way to Placerville and then down Highway 49. Yep, sorry for bouncing around. I don't have a camera holder yet. We're coming up on Placerville here in about 5 miles, and it's pretty country. Wanted to share it. Well, we're in Placerville now. Back in the day, I think this even had sort of a nickname of
now turn left onto
Hangtown.
Cedar Ravine Road. In 0.2 miles, turn left on
This is a little town of Diamond Springs, just about 8 miles away from Placerville. This is the little town of El Dorado, it says. Boy, I'm seeing more towns than I remember. We're coming into the town of San Andreas. Sort of these towns have really boomed or gotten bigger over the last 20 years. Downtown Angel Camp. And for the spirit of things, they sure have a lot of laundry out. Looks like they're celebrating the Jumping Frog Jubilee. When I pulled off of Highway 49, we have a large lake called New Maloney's Lake. Great recreational lake for houseboats, ski boats and stuff. But you probably have been very aware of the fact that California is in a drought. Where I am parked at the moment is usually underwater. And we're looking at a boat ramp right now with that black truck down there. And it doesn't even reach the water anymore. And in fact, I think they've made a temporary one out there on that little bluff of or a little dirt hill over there so that some of the fishing boats can get in. But they've pulled out just about all the houseboats, and then at this point even the houseboats, there's no way to get them out because there's no cement ramps. But you can see that we had a very wet year this year, and even with all that water that we got, it hasn't really affected this lake. We're still at a point where all the ramps are out of the water. And yes, we do still have snow up in the mountains that will come down and replenish this lake, but it's probably only going to raise it, 5 to 10 feet at the most, and maybe it will get to one of the ramps. But at that point, we need another couple of years of what we just had to even try to fill this up. But you can see. Just thought I would show you what our drought has done. Talk to you later. This is one of the boat launches that was always popular, and it doesn't even go halfway down to the water level, the current water level. There's deer over here, but this looks like an abandoned runway, and the houseboats down there are the ones that at the old marina. They're kind of stranded. I only hope that they don't lose any more reached. But anyway, I'm going to zoom in here. Pardon me. Even on this side, the windy side, you wouldn't, those islands would be underwater. You wouldn't even know they were there. Perfect example of how the ramps are nowhere near the water. There's a ramp and it just stops right there. This used to all be a big inlet. Boy, it's amazing. Well, I made it into Jamestown and I discovered a destination charger. And the destination charger was put in by Tesla, so it's an 80 ampere. So I'm taking advantage of the full 72 amps. And it's here at this historic hotel. And I'll go out back and show you their setup. Now there's a balcony just above that Jamestown hotel, and I'm going to have an iced tea that is kind of doctored up, and I'm going to sit up there and enjoy it, then go and have dinner. So I just thought I would let any of you know that if you make it to Jamestown, you can get your 55 miles an hour charge here on the house. Besides the historic hotel, they have these like little, these used to be bungalows that you could rent, but it looks like they've turned them into little offices. But here I am. With their charger. And right there. Just like what I have at home. It's a 100 amp service, providing 72 amps to the car. So lucky me, because I would have been looking to make it to Manteca, I think, and what the car was saying was that I was getting better mileage than what the original rated distance was, but it looked like I'd be within about 8% of getting to the superchargers down there, and I probably would have drove conservatively to make sure that happened. But heck, now that I'm getting charged up, I can just enjoy the speed limits. All right. I'll go get my libation and then go upstairs on the balcony and enjoy the evening. I don't know if you can see these. Let's see, dinner. This would be one of those things where you'd have to freeze the screen if it focuses. There we go. This looks like a great place to spend the night. Little sitting room area. With the bedroom, shower. Nice. And then for all the guests up here, they had a little station. I've been to places like this before where at 5 o'clock they'll put out a little sherry or something like that. But in this case, I'm going to have my little drink up here on the balcony.